Warren is ready to go. Warren, if you will hit the mute, and we will start with Mark Weiser and then Brandon Sudge.
Hey, Warren, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Some people were looking at Georgia and saying, well, they started the season with a big win against Clemson, but then Clemson kind of faded a little bit. Do you think you guys showed something to outsiders about, beating a top 10 Arkansas team that had a couple of quality wins already this season?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I think how we kind of attack each game. I mean, we played Clemson, and obviously that was a top 10 matchup. And then we played UAB, and then which is also a solid opponent. Played South Carolina, which was they are a solid SEC East opponent. And then going to Vanderbilt, and then coming to Arkansas, home against Arkansas, top 10. So I think that the games that we have played have all been tough teams. And the fact that we were able to come in against a top 10 opponent and get a win, which is an electric crowd at noon, was really great.
All right, looks like we don't have Brandon Sudge with us anymore. So let's go to Mike Griffith and then Charles Odom if he has a question. Mike?
Hey, Warren. Coach Smart was talking a lot about the scheme. Can you kind of explain to us or put it in layman's terms what an offensive lineman sees when he goes into that 3-3-5 stack defense and what that defense is telling you guys?
The 3-3 stack defense is tough. It's unusual, especially in our league, just because, I mean, our defense, we run a majority 4 down front, some mixed in. All the other teams we played so far have been 4 down. So we spent the whole week getting ready, prepared for the 3 down stack look that they had. And I think that we just executed the plan today.
Follow up on that, as an offensive lineman, as you're going through that week of preparation, is there a little extra juice knowing it's going to be a run first physical kind of pounded out game?
Absolutely. I think we kind of were challenged with that this week, and we were going in, we saw how Texas A&M, how they stopped run and how they stopped running against Texas. So we were challenged by that, and the front they had, we knew that we needed to go and get some movement. So it was a really fun game to play in. And as an offensive lineman, when you get to run the ball significantly more than pass, that's offensive lineman's dream. So it was fun to play, and I'm glad we got the win.
All right, next up, let's go to Seth Emerson and Anthony Dasher. Seth?
Warren, it seems like no matter what Stetson does, he still has doubters. What do you all, when you hear that he's going to start on Monday, what do you all think?
Experience. Someone who has done it time and time again. He's been here and he's waited his turn when we first came into college, and he played it really well last season, got injured, has played well this season so far. So I think, like Coach Smart said, we have confidence in whoever is able to play, because we know that they're both great players.
Hey, Warren, good to see you. You mentioned this being a fun game for an offensive lineman. What is the most enjoyable part about one of these kind of, hit him in the mouth games, grinding it out for a guy like yourself?
I think that the most fun thing about just a hard-nosed, just pounded kind of game is just seeing in the fourth quarter, after you go from the 10-yard line all the way down and score, and you just see their face kind of change, like, man, and it's all just run plays too. So that's obviously just really fun for me, and us as an offensive line, we take pride in that too.
All right, let's go to Connor Riley and then Lance McCurley. Connor?
Hey, Warren. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Devontae White, they all had really standout games, impacting in a variety of ways. As someone who has to block them on a daily basis, what do those guys do well, and how important are they to this Georgia defense?
I'll say first and foremost, I'm very glad they're on our team, 100%. I think that what they provide for us during the week of practice is we personally think they're the best defensive front in college football. So the fact that we get to go against them every single day, so we can go out and perfect our craft, and then go out and go against a different defensive line, knowing who we go against, it definitely provides a lot of confidence for us.
Hey, Warren, you guys are going up against, or went up against today one of the better teams you all have faced in Arkansas's defensive line, and you guys dominated the time of possession right at 36 minutes. Was that a point of emphasis for you guys this week that the coaching staff said? And was that one of the goals kind of moving forward?
Absolutely. Just like you said, Arkansas's defensive front was one of the most experienced, first and foremost. They were one of the most talented that we played so far. So we knew what we needed to do coming in as far as taking control of the game, time of possession wise with running the football would be a huge emphasis for us this week.
Okay, Warren's got a couple more minutes. Does someone else have a question? We'll just open it up.
Warren, with so much conversation about the run game the last couple of weeks and what was wrong with it and stuff, how much confidence do y'all have coming out of a game like this?
I think it provides a huge amount of confidence. I mean, the amount of rushing yards we were able to put up today was great. And against, like I said in the previous question, of really great defensive front seven in Arkansas. So I think that if we can take this win and we can expand on it and just only keep getting better, we need to not get complacent. We need to not just say, okay, we did that once, we're good. We need to take this and continue to improve and get better so we can do it for the rest of the season.
Okay, we have it open for another question if anyone has one. Last call for a Warren Ericson question.
And Warren, I'll ask you about JT in terms of when he's not able to play in a game like this. How engaged does he stay with you guys, with the offensive players, and, trying to help in the only way he can when he's not able to get out there?
JT stays engaged the whole entire game. For personal experience, I think it was early in the second quarter, maybe there was a blitz that Arkansas brought that he came over afterwards, and it was, I think we had like a 2-yard loss because of it. He came over with his own whiteboard and he had the play drawn up for Coach Luke to look at and say, hey, like, in case you miss it, here's what happened. So he's paying attention to what Stetson's doing. He paid attention to what the wide receivers are doing. And even us as an offensive line, he was able to see, oh, they brought this in case we missed it so we can make in-game adjustments.
Okay, Warren, thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank y'all.